Thank you for watching Dog Rescue TV. Subscribe to Dog Rescue TV and stay a while. Let's save some dogs.
My name is Tracy Bell. I am a trapper, a local trapper in San Antonio, and I have been asked to come out and trap 4 dogs out at a baseball complex. And they will be going to God's Dogs Rescue as soon as we get them trapped. But we got to locate them first. I've just got pictures, and I know it appears there's a small dog, or a couple of small dogs, and for some odd reason, a couple of them have sweaters on. So, odds are they were probably dumped out here, and unfortunately, with the cold weather and everything, and the wet weather, the ones with the sweaters on are now wet. So, it's kind of imperative that we get them today to get them cleaned up, get them warm and everything. Exactly. Putting a sweater on the dog he cannot take off in the rain is not a good thing, because it's going to keep their body temperature down. We're going to look at the pictures, look at any background information. There's like blue poles. We'll look for that blanket maybe. Look for whatever this is in the background. It looks like it's some kind of playground equipment. A little seesaw thing. So we'll just look for that general area and try to find them. Yeah, it looks like there's a couple of small dogs.
You don't got no food on you, do you? No, I don't. Okay. I have a can of food in the trunk of my car.
Do you have an eye on them yet? Oh, I see them down by the green buildings.
A picnic table out on the lawn, a couple of kids and a couple of dogs. Work all day to 5:30, a chain link fence and a gravel drive. The wind chime ringing on my front porch, a brand new carpet on every floor, and a rope swing tied around a limb of a tall oak tree. It don't sound like much, but it sure is heaven to me. Bathtub in my bathroom, microwave, dishwasher too. The folks say hi when they pass on the street. A clean pair of socks every day of the week. A big soft chair for when I'm old. Tackle box and a fishing pole. I don't care about a fortune or fame. I just don't wanna know my mailman's name. At Christmas time, gonna leave him a gingerbread cookie. It don't sound like much, but it sure is heaven to me.
I prefer to trap them. Can I get right there?
Yep.
And I prefer to trap because that's the safest solution. Because there's no chance they're going to get out in your vehicle, wreak havoc in your vehicle, take a chance of biting you, take a chance of jumping out once you open the door to try to get them out. They're nice, safe, secure. What we'll do is we'll get them in the big trap, run them into a smaller trap, and then transport them to the rescue.
Right behind you.
There.
Okay.
There.
Okay. No, but don't move. Don't move.
They call me sassy when I'm strolling down the street. They call me classy when I'm serving just the
It's
best.
not 120 degrees and we're
I
not
can
sweating
be
and sitting on for
deadly
18
when I find somebody lovely. And now I'm ready like a kitty in a dress. Don't call me mean, I just want someone to love me. Someone to lick my wounds and kiss my aching body. My desperation knows no termination, baby. Now would you love me if I was somebody else? Wish I had a tail. Wish I had a tail. 'Cause if I did, then I would swing it, be swinging it in front of you. If I had a tail. If I had a tail. Yeah, if I did, then I would swing it, be swinging it in front of you. I would swing it to the beat, I'd be a mover. And everyone be jealous of my touch. I just wanna be the one that makes you true. No, I'd be a super duper cool, not a smoother little puss. Wish I had a tail. Wish I had a tail. 'Cause if I did, then I would swing it, be swinging it in front of you. If I had a tail. If I had a tail. Yeah, if I did, then I would swing it, be swinging it in front of you. Now don't call me mean, I just want someone to love me, someone to lick my wounds and kiss my aching body. My desperation knows no termination, baby. Now would you love me if I was somebody else? Wish I had a tail. Wish I had a tail. 'Cause if I did, then I would swing it, be swinging it in front of you. If I had a tail. If I had a tail. Yeah, if I did, then I would swing it, be swinging it in front of you. Wish I had a tail. Wish I had a tail. 'Cause if I did, then I would swing it, be swinging it in front of you. If I had a tail. If I had a tail. Yeah, if I did, then I would swing it, be swinging it in front of you.
The 4 dogs that are supposed to go out to get this morning in the mystery trap, only got 2, the bigger ones, the 2 littles with the sweaters.
Okay.
Were nowhere to be found. Yeah.
So,
And they're not really big. There's a husky mix, and he's like really petite. And then the other girl,
age-wise,
I don't know. They're kind of friendly. Barry Wargo was petting them and everything, keeping them there while I was setting up the trap. So
well, let's get some eyes on him, and then we want to give him a shot for everything.
hello. Look how petite he is. He is like a miniature husky. Yeah, they're super They're super sweet. She's a little on the food aggressive side, probably because she's just dominating over him.
Okay. And these were the ones that were in sweaters, like on the photo?
No, there was 2 littles that were in sweaters,
Okay.
and they were nowhere to be found. I'm thinking they were probably males
Okay.
coming after her.
Yeah. So for space, we need to do shots and medical and stuff. So we're gonna put them in the van for temporary. until we're able to find places to put them, either in the clinic or office. We gotta make room.
Right now, this is extra space on campus, right?
It is, yeah. Hopefully we'll get some more kennels built in the year to come and have more space, but our intake process is usually we have to stick them in the van until we find a crate or a kennel for them and learn their personality, and then we'll do medical and stuff like that, get them going. But yeah, we're gonna get them set up in here, and I'll start their medical process and get them entered into our system.
This is where the new ones come in. Is this our Ellis Island, actually?
Kind of, sort of, yes.
Right?
Yeah, unless we have to go somewhere and then we have to empty out the van. So we try to not stock it too full, but it's just a temporary thing. I'm starting school in spring for veterinary technician, but a lot of my experience is just hands-on and being in rescue for years and years.
9 months, maybe?
Okay.
Maybe over.
Let me go drop their medical.
You're a good boy.
He's a baby.
Baby. Yeah. Is he, I'm guessing he's a valid anyway.
Yeah, boy. Intact.
Let me go grab some medical stuff and get him started.
Hang on. Feel bones.
Let me scan him real fast. Just in case, buddy. You know, he got picked up before, and they did like pick him up. Yeah, it went down off it. It's only 9 months. There's no way it migrated.
No.
You okay? And his nails too. Yeah. He's probably out because of her. I mean, I haven't really looked at her to see if she's in need or anything. But yeah, I'll. Do you want me to hold it? I just checked.
No.
My bad.
But look at his nails, like me and Ray was talking about. His nails are really short, like they've been recently done. So he probably got out because of her.
Somebody already came and picked up the puppy.
Oh, no. Letty Ferreira did get rid of them. So there's
You like my camera, dude.
Hey, you're okay. You're okay.
her Kelly out.
Do you try to connect with all the dogs that come in here that way?
Yes, I do.
That's really amazing.
To watch him and Chris pull dogs straight out of traps is amazing. They are just so calm and just so, I don't even know the word. Their heartbeats just mixed with the dog's heartbeat or something. I don't know.
How'd you find yourself here, Rail?
I spent 5 years incarcerated in Missouri in a few different prison systems. When I realized I had a shot at a future, I followed my mom to Texas. While I was here, I hit a couple dark spots. I was debating going back to prison or something a bit more permanent. And my stepdad got a hold of Miss Debbie Davis, our co-founder, who put me in touch with Miss Julie. I'm an open book as far as a lot of my past, so Miss Julie asked questions, I answered. We talked about 3 days, and then she asked me when I could start working, and I just told her, I said, when do you need me? She said, be here at 7 a.m. tomorrow. And I've been working here 5 years
I would say my head had been better. Back again, my familiar stand. Nothing more than a thought to relate to. Tied it up for better or worse. I'm going back to my ways, to the sanctuary. Nobody stays, but I'm removed by my situation, lacking concentration on what I mean when I say my intentions are what I believe in. Thoughts are my product of reasoning. My eyes are relaxed, but my head's got them leading the way. It's not often I've arranged things, and it's not like me to be clear. There's a bitterness inside me waking up. Thought I'd take it in my grip, but that just sank me deeper. Now I know what they meant when they said nothing takes you out of a hole, out of your story. Leave your ambitions all in the front yard.
I mean, I brought a dog in that was so scared. He was trying to attack us. And Chris just sat in there and threw the leash over him and said, okay, come on, buddy. And the dog started backing up and kind of growling. And he said, come on, buddy, come on, buddy. And in about 20 minutes after I pulled out of the home base, I'm getting videos of the dog just all over Chris, licking even everything, and Chris is inside the crate with him. It's amazing. And Rail's the same way. It's just, they're amazing people.
So what did we do today?
We trapped 2 dogs. We were going out after 4, but we only got 2 because we only saw the 2. And I'll just have people out there looking for the other 2 to see if we can get them trapped and get them out of their little cold, wet sweaters on Army. But I've already got another dog that I need to go get.
Well, with the holidays and everybody coming and going, the gates get open, the doors get open, the fireworks on New Year's Eve. This is a busy couple of weeks. So.
It is. It will be. And then everybody, there's so many feeders here in San Antonio that have been feeding for months. And now all of a sudden it's going to be urgent because the temperature is dropping. They're doing nothing but feeding. They're not posting the dogs. They're not advertising, trying to get them into rescues and stuff. They're just feeding them. And now the weather's going to drop to the teens, and now it's an emergency. And unfortunately, their emergency is not my emergency. Because I tell them all the time, post them, get them out there so that people can see them. But that's
you're
their
the best.
glory.
You're the best. We love you, Tracy.
I love you.
Around the world, wherever there are dogs in peril. Wherever there are dogs in peril, there are always dog saviors. Follow World Animal Awareness Society cameras as we uncover heroic scenes from around the world. People who can no longer stand by watching and doing nothing as innocent creatures suffer. This is the Dog Saviors.
Got you, Mama's got you.
Can you hear my heartbeat calling? Can you feel the love we're falling? Just take my hand and take me home tonight.
Well, when Hurricane Harvey hit, I was up in New York visiting family and doing some work up there, and decided I was going to drive home and pull a little trailer behind me and maybe a van with some supplies. And we put the word out on Facebook, and the media got a hold of it, and we ended up with 4 26-foot budget trucks and 3 pickup trucks pulling trailers, and came down with relief supplies, mostly for cats and dogs and horses, and some people's supplies as well. So the people from New York were amazing. This is our business, my husband and I's business. Well, it was a few days ago. It's now a warehouse for
What's your business?
Animal supplies, Superior Chrome Blading. We have 15 volunteers that came down from New York with us, and they drove the trucks down, and they're here helping for the week. So Yvette is taking them out on some feeding routes.
And this is one of them who went
This is Laura this morning. So they can see, what issues we're faced with in Houston, and why we transport dogs to New York, and why it's so needed that we have good support in our northern partners. But my husband and I, and now we have a team of people that transport dogs 4 to 6 times a year. We've done about 700 in the last 3 years. So that's our connection to Rochester, New York.
I've been doing rescue for about 20 years. I'm a foster mom for Lollipop, one of the major shelters out there. And when I saw there was the media, I saw a news article about this rescue trip, and I followed the link to Facebook. I reached out to them on Facebook, they said they could use a driver. I had 36 hours of vacation left, so I just went and said, all right, I'm in.
This is my name on there. Just call me. We'll fix you up.
So as people come in, you just find it and give it to them.
Like this.
Like that.
There's individuals that are coming in that have lost everything in their house. They've lost their clothes, their dog stuff, everything. And so we're supplying them with everything they do to re-equip for their dogs and cats. And then also we're blessed, we also get in a lot of stuff for people. So we're giving them toothbrush, toothpaste, bleach, cleaning stuff. We're giving away brand new clothes to them, is whatever we have.
Honestly, what I really would love is for our volunteers that came down from New York to get a full understanding of what the issues are here in Houston. So when they go home, they can communicate that and raise awareness, and really even, our support team there is strong, but I'd love it to be even stronger and larger. That is the goal today.
Is this your puppy? Is this your dog? Do you know this guy, this dog?
Us?
Do you know this dog?
No.
You're here just doing what you're doing. Okay. Where are you going?
Get the dogs. Get the dogs. There's a whole lot of them in this neighborhood. And I could call, yeah, Dawn. So who would I call? Because there's so many straight up.
She's the best one to
all
call.
the time. I'm out here every week, and I do my rounds. I do the whole area, so I'll see
That's a
them.
vet.
Okay, my name is Sharetta.
My name's Yvette.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
They all God's, we all God's creation.
And the dog kind of poking out. Look at him. He's just kind of. But I've been in a lot of third world. That was a third world scene. Where are you going? What are you doing, pal? What's your name?
My name is Navaka.
Navaka. I'm Tom.
Tom.
Very nice to meet you. Now, you're saying you're an animal person?
I love animals.
Okay. And we just noticed some food that was over here and your pal over here. Now,
Pinky.
who is this?
Pinky.
That's Pinky. Your pal. So actually belongs to the neighbors. However,
Yeah.
you help take care of
The animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pets. I love animals, dogs and cats.
So, and you have a cat.
Her name is Sugar Mama.
Sugar Mama. You're the Sugar Mama.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And she's Sugar Mama. Kitty, kitty. Look how she looking.
Do you have any dogs too, or just the cat?
No, just the cat.
Just the cat. And you kind of help take care of this.
The neighbor's cat. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Appreciate you visiting with me today.
Nice meeting you.
I'm Tom.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I guess she's trying to give you say hello to you.
What are you doing? Hi. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hi, you.
They for the pets and for the pet animals.
Aww.
They're homeless dogs.
What's your name?
Frank.
Hi, Frank.
I work in the dirt yard. Make compost.
All right, sitting right around the corner. Yeah,
Right around the corner. Ain't got no work right now. The flood flood shut me down.
Yeah. How long have you been the guardian of these two?
About 5 years.
Okay, wow, that's quite a while. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy.
Fluffy.
I see tails wagging.
Yeah, they're happy.
Thanks, man. What was your name again?
Frank.
Hey, Frank, I'm Tom, and this is Yvette.
Hi, Frank. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Do you, hold on a sec. Oh.
Go ahead.
So do you need any help with dog food?
Yeah.
You do?
Well, I got this lady down over on the Calvary Gate. She brings me a whole bunch of feed.
Oh, she does?
And I
Good.
give them some too.
Okay.
You got 10 boxes of sandwiches, you got to do something with them.
Exactly.
Then I feed the cheese and bread.
Because if you need help with any dog food, I can always bring you a couple of bags. Okay.
Yep.
Thanks, Frank.
Thank you. Okay. Have a good day.
Hey, buddy. Hi. What's going on? She was saying that he's about in front of where she believes she lives. We'll come back for that food. This is your first time seeing this dog? See, okay. Now, doesn't that trip you out? You've been in here, you've been doing this time, and yet you're constantly seeing new faces.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this dog isn't a spring chicken either.
No, never seen him.
Trouble, stay away from my door. Trouble, stay away from my door. Trouble, come back, don't come around no more. Trouble, stay away from my door. Never stay away from my home. Never stay away from my home. Never go on back and leave my soul alone. Never stay away from my home. Never come around me no more. Never come around me no more. Never go on back and walk on out the door. Never come around me no more. Set and keep me free from your spell. Set and keep me free from your spell. Set and go on back unto the gates of hell. Set and keep me free from your spell.
Fatty actually was a passenger dog for a truck driver. So he was 10 years on the road as a truck driver's passenger. He even has a little passenger card. And we're thinking that he was fed a lot of truck stop food. So because of that, he now has diabetes. As soon as he started having health problems, they couldn't take him on the road no more, so they had the owner surrender him. He wants to go investigate. They're thinking it's either a little hernia or maybe a fatty cyst or something. Vet checked it out. He said it's all right. He gets around and it doesn't cause him any discomfort. He didn't take it. Let him. The next one is tonight at about 6.
I want to show Melissa, the transport driver,
And it's in an insulated cup, so it should be good.
And then he will have to eat tonight before his insulin shot.
Yes.
It's already, it's already.
We've got his food already in package, the servings, one for tonight and one for the morning. And his heart pill is in there ready to go. So all they gotta do is feed him and shoot him.
Awesome, thank you. Alright, so they should be here any minute.
We've got 5 or 6 vans and probably about 28 to 30 dogs on each van. Melissa's one of our fantastic drivers. We have 3 core drivers and a 4th that comes in and helps a couple times a month. And then 1 week to the Midwest and then 3 weeks to the West Coast as well. Right. So this is our van setup if you want to.
Yeah.
So these are all anchored in and zip tied together to the van. Dogs that were left at the Carvana, they wandered around in the car. It was like 105 degrees outside.
Oh, yeah.
And the Carvana people took them in, and they would bring them in during the day, and they would hang out in the air conditioning. And then finally, one of the ladies just started calling us and saying, "Well, we got these dogs. Can you help us?"
His food, his insulin. This little thing is his food servings. One for tonight, one for the morning. His medicine is already in there. His heart medicine's already in there. So just feed him that, and then after 20-30 minutes, his insulin. And it's in this.
Like a
it's in
shot?
this. Yeah, a shot.
Okay.
1 unit. So it's the very first little line.
The
And
insulin
it's in this blue cup, this
Okay.
insulated blue cup here. So everything's good to go.
And the syringes, there.
And we always give him a treat or two after his shot.
Oh, okay. Absolutely.
So he'll like you?
Yeah, exactly. So he'll hate me a little less after I poke him with the needle.
You've done a great job with them.
Just take the leash off him, or?
Oh, yes, please. Yeah, you can't stand there with a heavy rubber band. Right dog on board, we don't want to pick the wrong one. So this is where we're going in the dog. I comment.
Trouble, stay away from my door. Trouble, stay away from my door. Trouble, come back, don't come around no more. Trouble, stay away from my door.
You can tell, everybody knows who it is. And like I said, he's rarely there. One of my sons, we got a little video of the one dog up on top of her house barking and howling at us when she saw us, and her tail was going crazy. And my son took a little video on his phone, and one of my younger sons ran up to the fence, and that's how we found out she had puppies.
That's Ariel, and that's Phoebe, and then we have 3 more at home. And she's got puppies.
Yeah, she knows our voices, so whenever she hears us, like, she'll come out. And we found her. You could see her spine and her ribs, and she was unnourished and everything. But the second dog that we had found, she was a red hound, but she was a little bit better than the other dog. But when we found her, she had already been found for a week, but she was down there, and she got out, but we think that she chewed her rope or something, because she was down there and her tie out or whatever got caught around a tree, and some of our neighbors found her and cut her loose.
The one that's jumping up over there is the first one that we returned, and the dog warden, his name is Jarrett, was Jarrett at the time, and he said that he'd do anything to besides return her because of the way she looked, and it looked like she hadn't been fed for a while, and so he was going to take her out of state where they feed them and nurture them, and then they go to good homes. But he's no longer the warden, because we found that out because one of his red hounds got loose, and it was down by the church running around, and my sister went to drop it off to the warden in Grover Hill, and it turns out Jarrett is no longer with the police force or the dog warden anymore. And so it was Jarrett's partner that came and took the red hound and then brought it right back here and returned it.
And so they said, like, if they knew who it belonged to, that they had to return it. But Jared, he did not want to return it because of the condition of
So we think he got fired because he wouldn't return the red bone.
Pawnee County Sheriff's Office.
Morning.
How are you?
Good. Tom McPhee, World Animal Awareness Society.
All right.
So it's my understanding that these dogs have been here and are here all the time by themselves. That fella's in bad shape. His eyes, I was able to get close. His eyes are a mess. He's definitely emaciated. He has fleas all over him.
I can go get the warrants and all that, and
Is it a process that takes very long?
typically no. Drawing up a warrant doesn't take that long. Typically the dogs won't get put down at all. Usually they'll go to rescue, or they'll be seen by a vet, obviously, and then they'll get rescued out. So typically,
So would you agree that one dog that's living underneath that?
Oh, absolutely.
Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm Tom McPhee with the World Animal Awareness Society. What's your name?
With the world what?
Tom McPhee, World Animal Awareness Society. What's your name?
Not bad, yourself? My name's Bill.
Hi, Bill.
Walk. I mean, yeah, however you want to walk and do.
I'll bring them out there. I got a pen out back. I'll just bring them out back here. How about that?
Yep. Right now, I am currently on the back of the property, and the fellow's name is Bill. He's going to start bringing out some of the dogs, and they're going to have us help them network out to new homes. So maybe there's some goodwill here that can be established in this process. So good on the dog ambassadors, the folks who connected us up with this, and the fact that this fellow seems to be amenable to getting some help for these dogs.
Come on, wait.
Some distance. So where? Oh, you're taking it right in here. Oh, perfect idea.
Do all you want. I mean,
yeah.
I want your honest opinion on what you think of her.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. Basically, smells really bad.
Hey. This is Bailey.
Hi, Bailey.
This is my walker, personal dog.
What's going on, Bailey? So, it appears to be a very pretty dog. Bailey also has a lot of fleas all over, wet feet. Also pretty emaciated.
This is her sidekick, Duke.
Hi, Duke. Come here, Duke.
Hey, Duke. Good boy. The blue tick coonhound.
Okay.
Hi.
She's nice. She's friendly.
Yeah.
You want to take her back and well, whenever he's done with her, I'll leave her to walk her.
Yeah.
You guys be good.
Now this is your pity.
I'll switch out.
Hi, buddy.
We're looking for a home for her.
Okay.
She's not fixed, but sit down. She listens well and she stays around here. But really, I mean, I have her around some male dogs and she's okay with them.
These guys have a lot of fleas, itching, all kinds of stuff going on. This fella here has a lot of eye goob, so it looks like he's got some problems. This one over here has a lot of flea biting on the ears and some biting on the back.
So your dog's intact though? They all got their nuts?
Hi. Who's this?
Hey.
Stop.
You want this?
You're a handle.
Here, Sugar. Here. And this
So
is
this
Sugar.
is Sugar.
And my daughter,
Take that one
she
back
wanted to walk. Just keep it away from him. So she wanted to try to coon hunt, and this is hers. And she's a mud jumper. That's why she's always muddy. She loves to play in the mud.
Boone.
This is our loudmouth.
Yep. He is 3, and he's very terrified of guys. So, I mean, he stays around here if he gets off the leash. But, like anyone new, I'm the only one who can catch him, and I'm the only one he will come to.
Belle had gotten out, is that correct?
Yes. We just got her back. Yeah.
So Belle is really thin. Belle's basically living in water. Belle has all kinds of fleas, flea bites. Not enough attention for this dog at all. So that's our situation with Belle here. Hi, Bill. Hi, Bill.
She'll get a barking sometimes. She don't bark as much as the other ones.
Yeah.
Unless she wants something, but.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for watching Dog Rescue TV. You're helping save dogs by watching this video. That's all for now. See you again soon.